Well, right now, drug overdoses continue to rip lives away across the entire country. Within the last year, the CDC reports more than 93,000 people died in the United States from drug overdoses. Now, for context, that's about 11 deaths every hour. Health experts say lockdowns and other pandemic-related restrictions really made the problems worse. And now the race is on to save lives. But the big question, is there a solution? So joining us via Zoom for today's Drug-Free Awareness Day is Brady Grenier, CEO and founder of BioCore RX Pharmaceuticals. We thank you very much for joining us on this important subject. And with your company helps those who fight addiction.
Thanks for having me.
So exactly what is the approach with your method?
Well, right now we're seeking FDA approval on a naltrexone implant, and naltrexone implants have been around for a quarter of a century around the world. None has been approved by the FDA just yet, so we're hoping to be the first company to do that. And naltrexone's been around. It's an old drug. It actually stops cravings and effects of drugs like opioids and alcohol. The issue with it is its compliance. So patients tend to not take the medication as required daily or even monthly in an injectable form. So we developed a product that's an extended release over several months. We're designing it for a 3-month release so that once one gets this implant of naltrexone, it works for about 3 months. And what that does, it takes that decision-making process out of it after day one and lets them focus on the behavioral aspects of their addiction and give them a better fighting chance for long-term sobriety.
What has your testing shown?
Well, naltrexone has, again, it's an old drug, so it shows at certain levels in the blood, you will have therapeutic effects. There's no disputing that. What we're testing is how long our pellet and implant can last in the human body once it's surgically implanted in the lower abdomen and it releases over time. So what our studies, we just got approval to go into human trials that we're hoping to start in the next few months. And what we have to prove to the FDA in those trials is it safe at the local site of administration, and how long does it really give those therapeutic levels so that we can label it as such.
Obviously, that's one aspect of fighting addiction. Are there other parts to the program that help?
Yes, I mean, we also we're an addiction solutions company. We've created behavioral treatment programs that's been used for over 10 years now, and that's actually where the real work is. This medication that we're developing is a tool that can help people, give them a window of sobriety to work on those underlying issues, and that's counseling, therapy, peer support, you name it. That's where all the heavy lifting takes place. So our product is hopefully going to give someone a tool to work on that over 90 days. So we have proprietary cognitive behavioral therapy programs to help people change those behaviors and avoid those triggers when they do happen. And we also have a virtual peer support system via mobile app that's a lot live peer support specialists within this app where people can communicate and work on their long-term recovery. So it's a multi-pronged approach, and that's the way it has to be. It's not a one-size-fits-all. It's not one component. It's a combination of medication and behavioral therapies and peer support.
Are you hopeful, especially coming out of the pandemic and hearing these alarming numbers of those who have died, and a lot of it connected to the pandemic? Are you hopeful that one day we can solve this problem?
Very hopeful. It's hard work. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. The good news is there's so many things on the horizon. We know how to help people. And there's many things coming down the pipeline that will help even more. There's bigger challenges ahead that we need to tackle. Other than stigma, we all know these things, but the whole entire healthcare system needs to change. We need from the ER service, emergency service on up. When someone gets a heart attack or chest pain, we know what to do. They call 911, they go ambulance, go to ER, they go through a treatment protocol. That doesn't really happen in addiction treatment. We need to change that. And that's a bigger task that we can help with, but we need more support from other entities and the government on that. It's a huge problem that there are solutions for it. I'm confident that will happen. It will take some years, but I think we'll get there.
All right. We thank you very much for that input. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Well, if you or someone you know is struggling with opioid addiction, all you have to do is head on over to azfamily.com. We have a lot of resources right there, and you can also scan the QR code right there at the bottom of your screen. Today, you can get information to keep you and your family safe in a special event on Arizona's Family. One pill can kill. Get the facts on fentanyl. Tune into our newscast and Facebook Live as we share important resources and help answer some of your questions. That's all day today on 3 TV and CBS 5.